Hello and welcome to a scene for Hong Kong House of Cards. Today we are at the Chantry, where Dextra is looking somewhat grumpy and typing away on a computer.
There's a thud outside of the window. And then a scraping sound.
And then Dextra's going to go and open the window and look out.
Tesla is there, and he looks like he's jumped from a higher level, glided down, and then landed on the ledge, but miscalculated the ledge's size slightly, and is just balancing himself.
I should point out that the majority of the Chantry is underground, but
I didn't know that.
No,
I did not know that, Erty.
But we'll just go with not all of it is. There's probably some bits that aren't, to be fair.
Okay.
And so let's just look at him and be like, "Oh, hi."
Sorry, I was just practicing.
Okay, well, be careful.
He climbs into the window. And looks at the machine.
Oh, I was not giving someone else's money to a charity.
He looks at the screen, but like he doesn't really know what any. He can read it, but he's just sort of like, I don't really know what any of that means. So
you can probably just about recognize the ledger from a bank book, and a new entry has just clicked up, and the account has now got 0 money in it. But he deserves it.
He puts his finger to his head and scratches it. Is there... Is there a story behind... He indicates the computer. Deborah? Technical issues.
Do. Hello?
Hello. Completely couldn't hear you for ages, so I figured that it'd broken somehow. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Lisa? Can you hear me?
I can now, yeah.
Yay! Right. So, as I was saying.
Tesla asked you if there was a story behind what you were doing. As you seem a little bit, what's the right word, sheepish about it?
Well, there's this guy Adam, and he's a bit of an idiot, and he keeps doing stupid things, and he's also a bit of a pervert, and he's just kind of creepy, generally trying to do the right thing, just not giving a damn about everybody else around him while he's doing it.
Tesla rolls his hand, like in the elaborate motion. Go on.
Well, you know the big wall thing?
Yes.
There's this office place that was repairing it. So he asked me to go help with getting rid of the office, which, makes sense because it's something that's good for the whole city. So I went along to help, and, a few little bits of help along later. There's these two great big suited armor mech things that attack. And we managed to deal with them. And we deal with one of them, and the sword ends up with all this sunlight spilling out of it. So I go and hide. And then when I come back out to look at these things, the people that were inside try to get to surrender and stuff, and he pulls and kills one of spills out everywhere, and I ended up running away.
So he used a sunlight weapon in your vicinity, even though that he should be aware that vampires are allergic to sunlight.
Yeah. So I sent all his money that helps children that are allergic to sunlight.
How, apart from the fact that he was incompetent enough to do that, In the first place, he also endangered your life. Tesla's grey eyes shift from side to side in a sort of unnerving fashion.
Well, I mean, it didn't hit me, but being the most careful.
Perhaps this gentleman needs a lesson in how to be careful.
Now, first, you need a lesson how to be a gentleman. But yeah, you just kind of need to get the hang of things a bit better. If he's going to be, going places with mixed groups.
Perhaps he can be instructed, reminded.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, told that if we're going to be doing stuff like this again, he's just going to have to leave the sword at home.
Tesla gives Dextra a toothy grin. Do you know where he spends his time?
He runs this brothel.
Why don't you leave me to handle this? He smiles towards the open window.
You're not going to do anything too nasty, are you? Because we are supposed to be kind of fighting the technocrats, not each other. That's kind of what he needs to learn. I don't need us to forget it, if you see what I mean.
Tesla hangs his head. I won't kill him. Don't worry.
Well, at the very least, he could do with learning how to less creepy. I mean, the first time we met, a strange puppy made out of clouds, but that's ancient stuff. He kept asking me to have sex with him, and then the next time, it was he needed a paternity test done, and then this time, he's not going to do himself many favors if he keeps annoying all the people that he needs help from.
Tesla was holding on to the back of a chair and it seems to be cracking a little bit. He looks at it. Definitely words. I don't think that it's appropriate to talk to a lady in such a way, especially not a lady of House Tremere.
She's gonna frown slightly, but then just shrug. Well, I can give you the address for his brothel if you want to go and meet him, or his phone number. I showed you how to use the phone, right?
Pressing buttons and listening to small voices.
Yeah. And she's going to write down the address for the brothel and his phone number on a piece of paper and hand it over to Tesla.
Takes it. I will.
Also, his car ended up getting towed.
Well, he won't be going very far then. Tesla goes towards the window. He thinks about flying out, but then realizes that he's going to have to go downtown and he's going to have to use his mask of 1,000 faces. Because currently he's all gargoyly. So he activates Mask of 1,000 Faces. Yeah, enough successes. And which you can, I'm not going to bother asking you to roll for it. You see it if you want to see it. And then he heads towards the door.
Be careful.
He just gives you a bow of the head before closing the door behind him and heading out.
And the scene will end.